Hello and welcome to another Grooveworks video. I'm Kieran Kuskopf and today we're having a look at the flams which look like this. So the flam is quite a simple rudiment. It's just two notes, a fraction of a second apart, one low hand, one high hand. That's basically it. For the rhythm of these two notes, you want them not to be right on top of each other and not to be so far apart that you can clearly hear the two notes. You kind of want it to sound like one fat note. And it's good to play around with the distance between these two notes. You'll find there's this a little pocket where it'll still sound like a flam before it sounds like two notes. And the further apart you get these notes, the fatter and lazier the flam's going to sound. And the closer together you get them, the tighter and sharper it will sound. And it's good to be able to play them both ways for different contexts. As for your stick height, you want one hand ideally a couple centimeters off the pad, and the other hand quite a bit higher than that. But once again, you can play around with the stick heights and the distances between them, and it'll just make little differences in the sound. But I would definitely suggest practicing first with a big exaggeration between your hands. I see most people when they start are almost bringing up both hands to the same height, which is not really what we want. So start with a big distance between your hands when you're practicing. One other little thing I would try to figure out for the flams for when you're swapping between them or when you're combining them with other rudiments is just the wrist movement. So when you're switching between them like this, it's good to be able to use your wrist to get the accents and the ghosted notes. And if you haven't looked at accenting or the molar width yet, it might be a good time to have a look. But basically, when I'm playing it, what I'm doing is when I play that first note, then my wrist is going to pop up like this, and that's going to get my hand ready to flick the tip of the stick back to get the accent on the next note. So each hand is basically doing this, but opposites. So if I play them together, it looks like this, and you can hopefully see my wrists are coming up on that first note and then flicking the tip of the stick back down for the second note. So we've got an upstroke and a downstroke happening on each hand. Lastly, we should talk about the names of the two different flams. So we've got a right-handed flam and a left-handed flam. Right-handed flam is with the right hand high, left-handed flam is with the left hand high. Very simple, and it doesn't seem like an important fact until you start going through all of the other flam rudiments, and then it really helps to get the sticking pattern for them. So definitely try to drill into your brain which flam is which. But that's the flam. We will leave it there, and I will see you next time.